Good evening, and welcome to ABC News in New York. I'm Titus Wright reporting for Fake News. Here are the headlines. A 747 pilot was scolded today by flight officials for having too much alcohol on board. Business millionaire shoots wife and butler for cheating. A pastor was called out by his bishop for using the F word in a recent message to his congregation. A local daycare was about to be robbed until the robber tripped. These are your headlines. I'm Titus Wright reporting. Now the details. A pilot flying a 747 was scolded by flight officials after he was caught finishing up a case of beer, 2 fists of vodka, and 3 bags of marijuana. When the plane somehow landed safely with only a few fatalities, the pilot was not arrested because he simply said he was too drunk to know what he was doing. Officials gave him a $100 fine and a day off and warned him not to do it again on tomorrow's flight. Let's see if he learned his lesson. The identity of the pilot was not disclosed to the public. In other news, a Connecticut millionaire businessman called home as he suspected his wife was cheating on him. When the maid answered the phone, he threatened to fire her if she didn't shoot both his wife and the butler. As he waited on the phone to hear the 2 shots, the maid ran back to the phone and said, "I killed them. I killed them both, Mr. Johnson. They're both dead." He replied, Mr. Johnson? I'm not Mr. Johnson. Is this 225? Boy, I hate when that happens. The man rechecked the number and proceeded to dial the correct number. Looking at our top story, a robber makes an attempt to rob a local daycare where 80 toddlers ages 2 to 4 were housed. The toddlers watched the robber take boxes of milk, cereal, cookies, and formula. The robber was about to leave when he tripped on a small rug. Then the toddlers jumped on him and beat him to death. All the stolen items were restored. Funeral arrangements for the robber are pending. A local pastor was questioned by his bishop on why he was using the F word. The pastor started saying F this and F that right in the pulpit. He even called all his enemies and said F all of y'all. The pastor then explained what he meant by using the new F word, and that meant forgiveness. He was forgiving everybody. I forgive you, he said. I F you. I forgive you. This is what the pastor explained. When the bishop told the pastor it was still unacceptable behavior and he would have to set him down from preaching, the pastor then replied, "That's okay. F you. I forgive you for this." That's an incredible story there. The F word, a new F word. That's great, amazing. In weather, it's going to be sunny or cloudy with temperatures somewhere between 30 and 80 degrees sometime this week. Looking for a brief shower when I get home tonight. Showers are a little cheaper than baths. And also, it's going to be dark tonight when the sun goes down. That's the weather and national news where we are. I'm Titus Wright reporting for Fake News for ABC Studios in New York. Until next time, good night.